It's summer
in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains.
It's summer in the mountains. And we're out here
Living it.
living it.
Living it.
What's to do?
lots to see.
Every morning.
Every morning,
Every morning,
At 7:30.
7:30.
it's Vail Valley Live.
it's Vail Valley Live.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Watch us now.
Good morning, everyone, and happy Labor Day weekend. It is Friday. We've got the holiday coming up, a long weekend with Monday off for most people for Labor Day. Maybe even the kids have Labor Day off out of school. But thank you for joining us today on Vail Valley Live. We've got a lot to tell you about. We have things happening up Valley, down Valley. We got the lift still open on a daily basis. So let's get right to it. Our show is going to last for about an hour. We'll have Ty Diaz out at Beaver Creek. We'll let you know about, of course, what's going on with Oktoberfest and Avon with their Summer's End activities. But let's first get to the weather, because that is the big thing that's going to help determine how you're going to plan your day. And the good news is, wow, we've had such a great week of weather, so we're going to have more of the same. And this weather is brought to you by the outlets at Silverthorne. And if you need to do a little shopping, maybe some back to school shopping still, just head over the Interstate 70 over Vail Pass to Silverthorne, and you'll find the outlets on both sides of the interstate. But temperature-wise, we're starting out nice and cool this morning, 50 degrees right now. We're going to have plenty of sunshine, and that's going to last with us all throughout the weekend. So we're really excited about that. And it says high of 76 today for Vail. We'll be probably topping off close to 80. It'll actually feel more like 80 because that's so intense without getting those clouds in there. And then down in Eagle, mid 80s, maybe even pushing 90 at the hottest part of the, and then overnight lows will still drop down into the 40s and the 50s, depending on where you're at. But we've got a great forecast for Sunday as well. Labor Day looking good also. So we're in this pattern where we don't see a lot of moisture. This is typical for September. The monsoon season of August has moved on out, and we're seeing these days of endless sunshine. So we're excited for that. So really, any activity that you're going to plan today, it's going to be a good one. So consider that when you're making your plans to go outside. Also, wear the sunscreen today. Bring the water along, maybe a hat to shade your face from this intense sun. It's pretty amazing how quickly you can actually get burned up here, a lot quicker than sea level. So just something to consider out there. But thank you for tuning in for us. If you want to chat with us today, find out what's going on, maybe ask a personal question like, hey, where should we go? You know, what time's the lift open? Anything like that, you can do so on the live show, and you can do that through Facebook and YouTube. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook. That's a great way to stay in touch. And then we're always on channel 17, which is outside television. But let's talk a little bit about what is going on for Oktoberfest. We have that returning to Beaver Creek. And the best part about this is this year we were able to welcome back the band from Zers, Austria. So that is actually Beaver Creek's sister city. Vail's sister city is San Moritz. Beaver Creek's is Zers. If you've been to St. Anton, it's kind of right in that chain of all those little ski resorts. So cute, beautiful area. And they've had this little sisterhood for about 20 years now. I think it started in early 2000s, 2001 or so. And ever since then, they come here with a lot of our folks that go over there. They maybe do a hiking trip. They roll out the red carpet for everybody. So super cool. So Tract and Compel is the band's name. And a big piece, probably like 20, 25 members that are here playing the full band. They're going to be all dressed up in their lederhosen and traditional wear. And they will be kicking things off tonight at 4:30. So they'll play for about an hour, 4:30 to 5:30. And then they're going to have the best dressed competition, a Stein hoisting competition, and then Helmut Fricker, the band. Helmut is going to be very busy this weekend because, as you can see, he's playing a couple of times on Saturday, a couple of times on Sunday. And then, of course, Tract and Cabal will be playing throughout the weekend as well. But then we bring in the cover bands. And this is kind of a tradition at Beaver Creek's Oktoberfest. They do the oompa music all day long, and then right around 4 p.m., they bring in a cover band. Last year, they had a great cover band playing the songs of the Eagles. We've got a tribute band to Elton John. It's called Philadelphia Freedom. They'll be there on Saturday, and then on Sunday, it's going to be a tribute to the Allman Brothers called Brothers Revival, and that'll also be from 4 to 6. And then all the activities wrap up at 6. A lot of people think, oh wait, does this go into the evening? Tonight it will go until 8, but that's just because we're starting it at 4:30. Otherwise, 11 to 6 both days. Kids, we've got some fun things going on for you. Right by Centennial and where the trampolines are and the mini golf, they've got a special area for the children, and it's going to have bouncy castles and face painting and everything. But they are having inflatable axe throwing for the kids. So this should be a ton of fun. Pretty safe for the kids. And then right next to that, they've got the House of Games, and this will have Hammerschlagen, and it will also have real axe throwing for the adults. So a little bit of a mix between going to the plaza level and then going on up to where they have all the fun and games. The Steins this year, $60 will get you your commemorative Stein. Oh, there was the Lech Austria band right there. And you'll see a lot of people dressed up in their lederhosen. If you've got it, or even just a fun hat, just wear it. People are definitely wearing their gear when they come out for this. We're going to have all the pretzels. We're going to even have a few specialties, some schnitzel dinners at the Golden Eagle. Oh, that's Hammerschlagen right there. That's Hammerschlagen. So they're going to have that for you. And then dancing and so much fun. The chicken dance. I know that's going to be happening. It looks like they had a conga line going on. So that'll be this evening all throughout the weekend. Also, Avon is having Summer's End. And this is something they started last year. They're bringing it back again this year. And they're hoping to just have this be their Labor Day tradition. So tonight we have Lakeside Cinema, and I think it's one of their last ones. And they're going to do the Pixar Disney movie Up. So if you remember that growing up, or your kids have watched it, bring your kids out to this one. It's free, family entertainment, right around dusk. So bring your blanket, bring low profile chairs, and this will be right by the big performance pavilion. And then Saturday, we'll have all the regular things happening with what's going on with your rentals of paddle boats and everything. Then on Sunday, we bring out the paddle battles at Nottingham Lake and Beach. This will be from noon until 4. And we're having regular stand-up paddle races. And then have you ever heard of a sup squatch? This is basically a big stand-up paddle board that you could fit about 8 people. I saw a photo with 8 people and a dog on this. And then you try to work together to navigate the board and go through the points and get across the finish line first. So there's the picture. Look at that. There's even a dog on there. But that's going to be part of the sup squatch. And then this picture is the cardboard derby. Look at these guys. They got their helmets on. They are serious. And the cardboard derby is just like what it sounds. You make a vessel out of cardboard. There's all sorts of rules and everything. And then your paddles have to be cardboard as well. And then they've got a prize for whoever crosses the finish line first. They've got the prize for best creativity, so put your thinking caps on for that. They also have a prize for best sink. So the most dramatic sinking of the ship will be awarded. So it's kind of nice to get a prize for failing, right? So that'll be going on Sunday, and then they have 2 Sunset Live concerts. We're going to bring in Rocket Parade first at 3, and then 5:30 Jen Mac. So that's going to be on the back side of the big stage, the side facing west. So the sunsets, that's why they call it Sunset Live. So 2 concerts on Sunday, and then on Monday, they're going to open up the park at about 3 o'clock for all sorts of family fun activities. The bouncy houses, face painting, everything going on. And then they've got a couple of different musicians that'll be playing. Headlining will be Big Richard, an all-female band. Strings, they play the cello, they play the mandolin, but they really rock out. They're kind of a super group, if you will, when they all come together, and they play festivals all over. Arlo McKinley and Jeremy Pinnell will open up for them. So a good activity to do on your Labor Day. So if you're thinking, okay, I got it covered for the weekend, what are we going to do on Monday? We've got you covered. That's what you can do on Monday. Head on down to Avon. It's free. All these activities are free. You just paid for food and drink as you go along. So it's just kind of nice to have all that going on. And then another thing going on, we have Vail Jazz. So this kicked off last night, yesterday afternoon, actually, then last night, and it's going to go all the way through Monday as well. And we've got a ton of performers that are returning. This has been going on for 28 years. It really has become a tradition for Labor Day weekend. It's become a reunion for everyone that comes back for it. So lots of different things to do, mostly in Lion's Head, either at the Jazz Tent at Vail Square, right in the Airbell, or over at the Hythe, which is the old Mountain Marriott, just right a couple steps away from Antlers and just a little west of where the gondola is. So between those two locations, that is going to be where everybody is. So you can get the festival pass for the entire weekend, or you can just get it per session. But I love this. Yeah, Nikki Harris Gospel Prayer Meeting. That is going to be Sunday at 11. We've got Ken Poplawski with In the Moment. Yeah, lots of different special things going on. And they will be honoring founder Howard Stone. So this will be a good one to attend. It's just a fun weekend. So there's the schedule. You can go to vailjazz.org for more information on all that. But we're just getting started, people. We got a lot more to tell you about. So let's take a break. We're going to come back with your headlines. We'll give you some details on construction and a lot more. Stay tuned.
We're for the fashion forward and budget minded. We've got the brands that set you apart, the style to make you stand out, the looks that let you shine. We are for the dreamers, the doers, and the savers. Outlets at Silverthorne. Elevate your savings. Save up to 70% on the best designer brands. Visit outletsatsilverthorne.com for current sales and events.
Are you ready for summer gardening? Here at Knapp Garden Center, we take pride in our selection of beautiful, hand-picked, perennial, and annual flowers. We also carry a wide variety of delicious veggie starters, herbs, bushes, shrubs, trees, soil amendments, and so much more. Our selection is carefully chosen for our altitude, soils, and climate and reflect the hardiness of the Rocky Mountains. Visit us today at 295 Rule Road in Eagle. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:30 p.m., and weekends from 8 to 4. Knapp Garden Center has everything you need to craft your beautiful outdoor space this summer.
To find a cure for osteoarthritis, why not look to the body's own power to heal? At the Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute, we're working with the National Institutes of Health to conduct a clinical trial treating osteoarthritis of the knee. To learn how you can participate in this clinical trial, call or visit our website today. The Stedman Clinic and Stedman Philippon Research Institute. The future of orthopedic medicine is here.
Welcome back to this Labor Day edition, the weekend edition, a little early. We're kicking the weekend off already on Friday morning of Vail Valley Live, and we got a lot to tell you about. The Vail Daily, very heavy today. A lot of things going on, so let's get right to it for Friday, the 2nd of September. And you can see on the cover, breaking new ground. Officials from Vail Health, Eagle Valley Behavioral Health, and Eagle County break ground Thursday in Edwards for the Vail Health Precourt Healing Center. The building will provide much needed mental health and behavioral health services right here in Eagle County. So a big day for that, and that'll be fun to see that coming out from the ground up and offering those services to the folks of Eagle County and beyond. Headlines for today, keeping it cool for Tony G. Hundreds gather in Vail to celebrate the life of jazz staple Tony Galizia, a teacher, mentor, and friend who loves sharing his musical gifts with others. There's a whole write-up of it on page A3. I actually attended this yesterday. I used to work with Tony G when I worked at Grouse Mountain Grill many, many years ago, but he was such a staple on the music scene. There's Tony Morrow and his son Alec Morrow, who studied with Tony, saxophone, and they made a cool Keeping It Cool banner that we all signed after the memorial service. But read more about this and his amazing life on page A3. Also in today's paper, saving the dates. After 2 summers marked by uncertainty, Vail Valley's wedding business is back to pre-pandemic form. Oh yeah, there's weddings all over right now, especially on the weekends. They're even putting them on Thursdays and Mondays, but you can read a little bit about this on page A2 in today's paper. And then as we move into sports, we've got a lot of things to tell you about. The Devils down rival Huskies in boys soccer. Also, fly fishing. You can learn fly fishing at Colorado Mountain College. So if you want to get into a new sport or just perfect your sport, they've got hands-on courses. It's going to be set for September 21st through the 25th. And the fall colors are coming. We're starting to see just a little hint of that, but boy, it's going to peak in probably a couple of weeks. But you can get insights from the forestry expert who just spent 2 months flying over every acre of forest land in Colorado. Check out this article on page A34. And in arts and entertainment, weekend picks. It's time to figure out what you're doing this weekend. And here's a list of the top 5 things that are going on throughout the Vail Valley. So once again, we've got a lot in today's paper. So pick it up. We also have your Art Weekly, which comes out every Friday. They put in the Eat magazine if you're looking for restaurant ideas. That's in there for you. And I love the little Parade magazine. This one on the cover, we're talking about MASH, that hit series turns 50 this year. So learn a little bit about that. They've got an interview with Alan Alda, who starred in that for many years. So you can find it all in today's Vail Daily for free. Pick it up in newspaper dispensers throughout the valley, or just go online, vaildaily.com. We'll get you these details and much more. Now let's take a look at the roads right now. Roads are going to be dry. What we're going to see though is a lot of traffic. Traffic going westbound, coming up from the metro area, coming up from DIA Airport. Not right now. Now it's going to be fine. But by later on this afternoon, westbound traffic will be heavy. And then it'll be eastbound probably on Sunday night for those that don't have Monday off. And then, of course, on Monday, a lot of people returning back to the Front Range, going to the airport, going back to school. So I think that's the big topic this weekend will be traffic. But construction-wise, they usually wrap up the construction projects right around noon on Fridays, and especially on a holiday weekend. So I don't think we'll see too much of that. Locally, we've got a little bit on Highway 6 and 24, just underneath the Dow Junction Bridge on I-70 if you're on your way to Minturn. And then here in Vail, we have a little bit on the North Frontage Road, just a lane closure or two, so nothing too major. But just be aware of those things that are going on. But like I said, I think they'll be wrapping up those projects for the holiday weekend and then start them up again on Tuesday. So keep it safe out there. Stay out of the left lane. And and watch out for motorcycles as well. Hey, is Ty Diaz ready yet? Leah? Not quite? All right, he's going up to Beaver Creek. All right, you know what? Let's talk a little about dining. So we have the Eat Guide in today's paper. And the Vail Valley Live crew, some of us had a chance to go to the Grand Hyatt Vail, where our studio is. Thank you, Grand Hyatt Vail, to try out their Yoshimi pop-up. And this is a pop-up sushi restaurant that they have right off the lobby. So they have a guest center. That's where we can get lunch, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. The little marketplace that our crew is at all the time. We eat there pretty much every day for lunch. But we tried the Yoshimi pop-up, and our server, Maria, was fantastic. And she's like, oh, you got to try this. You got to try the special. So we basically had it all. I had the seaweed salad, miso soup. Everyone else had that. But we had the rainbow roll, the California roll. We had the caterpillar roll. We had the Philadelphia roll. We had the spicy tuna. We had it all. and tried some of their drinks, like their sakis. They have a sake tini, which is a vodka and cucumber, and then a nigori sake, all kind of that cloudy sake with a little cucumber garnish. But it was super awesome, and they're going to be keeping that up throughout the season. So if you want to try a new and different sushi place, come on in. But if you also want to go to Gessner, they have a great menu. We do a lot of breakfast over at Gessner after the show. And Pearson Shields, such a great chef, a wonderful addition here to the Grand Hyatt staff. Last year, I got to go to one of their awesome Creekside dinners. They hosted those again this year. A lot of them would sell out. So let's check in. Should we check in with Pearson? All right, let's find out a little bit more about Pearson Shields.
Hey there, we're here at the restaurant Gessner, which is located in the Grand Hyatt Vail, and we're joined with Chef Pearson, the one, the only. Thank you for joining us today.
No, thank you for having me. This is awesome.
So Gessner, tell us a little bit about the restaurant, the vibe, the menu.
No, for sure. So Swiss influence, a lot of American flair. We brought chefs from all over the country to work here. We have our chef de cuisine has worked in a ton of different kinds of restaurants, from sushi to American to French. So we've just had a lot of fun with the menu, and changing it seasonally has been just ideal for guests, that come back to us and hang out with us. So it's been a lot of fun so far.
So today we're gonna get our hands dirty. You see, I'm sporting the apron, and we're gonna go back in the kitchen. What are we making today?
So we're gonna hit breakfast, because I'm a breakfast person.
All
So I'm thinking we're gonna do a beet hummus toast. We're gonna do a fried egg, some cotija cheese. I'm gonna put you to work. We're gonna have some fun.
All right, let's go. All right, so we made it back in the kitchen on the chef's line, which is really special. This is the exclusive look behind the making of the beet toast. So let's dive right in.
Let's do it. So I have it set up today just to show everyone how we make it. So we do the hummus, pre-roasted beets, a little oil. We have shallots, lemon juice, cumin, roasted garlic, some zest, and then some herbs. So the biggest thing with this is to make it smooth. So what we do is we just put it in the food processor for 5 minutes. It almost gets warm that it's in there so long. And that's what really makes ours special, is it really brings out that flavor for us.
And are these chickpeas pre-cooked?
They are. So we actually toasted them.
We
toast them to bring out that nutty flavor, which we think really helps the dish.
That's fantastic. So this all goes in the food processor.
So everything's gonna go in the food processor about 5 minutes, and once it comes out, you're gonna have this awesome product of the beet hummus. So
amazing.
If you're
Look
ready.
at this. Beet hummus, that's very special. I love the color that it adds to it.
Yeah, it brings out, it lets the dish pop, off a white plate. It's just, people have really been happy with it, so.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive in.
All right, let's do it. So first is the bread. Avon Bakery, rosemary sourdough. We love it.
Their bread.
We're bringing 100 loaves of this in a week almost.
This is made locally.
Yes.
Avon Bakery, I love that.
So we put it in the salamander. You could use a toaster at home if you're making it at home. We toast both sides of it, real simple. This thing is over 500 degrees, so it's super quick.
The Ultra Toaster. Not available at home.
Not available at home. So as you
gosh.
can see, less than
That was
30
so fast.
seconds, super quick.
Wow, very impressive.
So now I'm done. Now it's your turn to work. So
All
I'm gonna
right.
put you to work. So we have some pre-toasted bread, and we have you set up in order. So first things first is you're gonna take this spoon, I'll get you a plate set up, and just spread as much hummus onto the plate as you want.
Okay, here we go. How thick?
Pretty thin, just from
Pretty
edge
thin.
to edge,
Okay.
almost as much as you would put peanut butter on the toast would be
Okay,
my
that's-
recommendation.
Okay,
So
probably
you're,
a little too much.
you're perfect right there.
Okay.
Next, what we have is our roasted beets. Super simple, so as many or as little as you want on there. And then we have local heirloom tomatoes. So these are the Brandywine heirloom cherry tomatoes.
Look at that
Super
color.
flavorful, bunch of different colors.
Okay, am I going overboard?
No, you're killing it. You're killing it. So the hidden is the fried egg that we talked about.
Yes.
So with the fried egg, I like to put it on next. just right on top.
That doesn't scream breakfast.
Little
I don't
protein,
know what
little
does.
breakfast. Can't go wrong. After that is just a little bit of garnish. So we have cotija cheese, we have pickled red onions, and some Nap Ranch microgreens.
We love Nap Ranch, also local. Check that out.
We do a ton with them. They come in. We love to do demonstrations, presentations, whatever it is. They've been a great partner.
I love that you're partnering with locals. That is fantastic. Okay, so what's first?
So I'm saying cheese is first.
Cheese is first.
Just a little pinch. Cotija cheese. And then you have pickled red onions, which we do in-house.
How long does it take to pickle an onion?
It's quick. You know, as soon as the liquid cools down in the jar, I think they're ready to go. You know, it's one of the staples. I always have this in my fridge at home. So then we'll just finish it with a little microgreens. We just put them right on top. Just a little color, little love on top.
Fantastic.
And that's it. That is our beet hummus toast.
All right, Chef Pearson. I think you and I have to try it.
I'm in. I brought the knife for a reason. So
Okay,
let's cut this up.
All right, cheers.
Thank you. It's good after a big workout, a hard ride. So people that are in Vail coming through, I'd say come get some pancakes, come get some beet hummus toast, and enjoy.
There's something for everyone on this menu, any time of the day.
Absolutely.
I feel super lucky to be letting behind the kitchen, on the chef's line. Thank you so much, Chef Pearson.
No, thanks for having me. Next time we'll maybe do the tiki bar. We'll go outside and enjoy the sun.
All right. That is so good. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's a keeper.
Oh, it is so delicious. I've had that right here at the Gessner. So come on in for breakfast, like you mentioned. After your bike ride, if you're looking for even a little brunch action, I'm sure they can probably find a mimosa for you somewhere. And you can have some lunch or the tiki bar. Their lunch is going on starting at 11 daily. So come on down and check it out. Or make a reservation for Yoshimi, the pop-up sushi restaurant right here at the Grand Hyatt Vail. Let's bring in Ty Diaz. Let's see where he is. Is Ty ready? Okay. Oh, you know what? Oh, Heidi just showed up. We're going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back after this.
Life is brimming with miles and miles of possibility. So gear up. Explore the world how you see fit. The right tires will show you that the experiences you make are the ones you take with you.
We love our house. Been here for years.
Yeah, but there's an animal in the attic.